Hello, this is Steve from the Big Fact Hunt with a little bit of an early announcement. Rather than having you watch a blank screen for a while, what I'm going to attempt to do is play a full screening of our movie round, table round. Okay, so you get to see what we were doing. I don't know if this works. I don't know if the sound is going to come through properly. If it doesn't, it'll still be the video and it'll be slightly more interesting than just watching a blank screen. If you want the full thing with audio, we've shared it both on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/c/Ceroc Evolution, or on the Facebook page, this one that you're watching from, if you are watching on Facebook. Same deal. It's just underneath. It's a 17-minute montage of Ceroc teachers doing funny videos from movies. And all you have to do is tell us what the films are. So I'm going to leave this playing. I have no idea if you're going to see you're definitely going to see the pictures. I don't know if you're going to hear the sound though. So let's stick it on and I'll be back in about 17 minutes time. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I think you can agree that that is probably the best table round you've ever seen. It didn't have any sound. I'm aware that it didn't have any sound, but that's mostly due to the technology using this software that we use to broadcast the quiz. I apologize for that, but if you want to watch the full with sound version, you can either go to our YouTube channel or our Facebook channel, both of which, or one of which you're watching from now. Welcome. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all happy. This is the Ceroc Evolution Big Fact Hunt in the movies. And in case you're wondering, gun, vest, general sex appeal. I'm doing Die Hard, best Christmas film ever. Anyway, good to see you all on board. Loads of people on board. Don't be afraid to comment in the thing like Frances has done here as she concurs. Best table round ever, I think you'll agree. We're very quickly going to run through everything that you need to know for the table round, knowing the rules. They're not that important, but we go through them every week. I'm going to try and go through them a little bit quicker tonight. It's essential. There's 7 rules. Don't use Google. Only be cheating yourself. If you're in a team and you're on a WhatsApp group or a Zoom meeting, someone is cleverer than they normally are. Assume they're Googling it. I want you to shop them to us as quickly as you possibly can. No one likes that. There are no half points. Normally we say there are half points in the music round, but tonight there are not. You'll find out why later. But there are half points in the table round. You get half a point for each of those 25 films that we've just been through there. Or again, you can go back and watch them anytime you want. Don't post the answers online. We've got this online ticker going. Is it a Christmas film break? Yes, it is. It's set on Christmas Eve. How much more Christmassy do you want to be? Don't post the answers in this little ticker. It's like the equivalent of standing up in the middle of the pub and shouting them out. Rianne's here. Apologies for language in our clip. It's all right. It's all part of the script, Rianne. And the next clip or probably the next slide will cover you, I promise you. Content can be a bit adult. You have been warned. Every now and again we swear. There is swearing in the table round, for example, and maybe in the film round that we're going to do later as well. Don't call me. My phone is checking all as well on the internet. If you ring me, you'll annoy me and I just won't answer it. It's free to enter, but this is how I'm making my living at the moment. So if you're enjoying what we're doing, don't be afraid to stick a little donation in. If you normally at a pub quiz, go to the bar and get a round in. You can get GoFundMe.com/Ceroc Evolution, PayPal.me/Ceroc Evolution, and spend the money you'd normally spend at the bar on me. That would be great. And I'll be able to pay my rent and stuff. Anyway, it's a bit of fun. Don't take it too seriously. There are no prizes or anything. You'll be marking your own answers. So, you know, just enjoy it. It's more about the entertainment, the film round, table round that we've just done. I'm sure most of you got pretty much all of them right. And we do all of this to entertain you and to titillate you and sometimes to inform, but don't worry about too much about taking it seriously. We've got 5 rounds coming up. We've got general knowledge, music, TV, sport, and film. They've all got a movie edge to them this week, of course. So keep that in mind. We operate a joker system. You can double up the points in any of those rounds. You might want to write them down. Any points you score in these rounds will be doubled up. But you have to declare that you're playing your joker before the round starts. So if you want to play your joker on general knowledge, for example, which is our first round tonight, you need to do that by popping in a little comments box that your team are playing your joker. And that way, any teams you score in that round will be double up. Are you watching the football too? How can you tell? It's on in the background, I know. So yeah, if you want to play your joker, please do so. And that is for for those long-running Big Fact Hunt fans. My cohabitant once shouted out one of the answers to a friends-based question, and now he's got the nickname Gunter. He has no idea he has the nickname Gunter. But if you ever see him wandering around in the background, giving me drinks or food or whatever, and people say it, you know who they're referring to. So yeah, that's how you play your joker. You put it in the comments. You can't do it halfway through a round, although I'm not going to be checking. So go nuts, do what you want. The table round, we've already posted, as you can see. You can't play your joker on that. You get half a point for each correct answer. Myself and my special guests will go through the table round answers with you at the end, technology permitting. I've had a little trial with it. I tried to incorporate the videos into the PowerPoint presentation, which is this thing. It didn't really work. So we're going to have to kind of do some weird PowerPoint YouTube bastardization effort, but I'm sure we'll be fine later. It's very interactive. We'd like you to post a picture of yourself taking part. I know a lot of you have done that already. You can put that in the Ceroc Evolution Facebook group. If you're dressed as your favorite film, as I am, it's a kind of a fine line between Bruce Willis and Onslow from Keeping Up Appearances. I get that. But, you know, enjoy it. Put it in the Facebook group, Ceroc Evolution Facebook group. Or if you can't access that for whatever reason, don't know why you won't be able to, but if you can't, if you post it to your own profile, change the setting to public, and then put the hashtag QIYP. There's a very strong chance we will see it. We share our favorite ones tomorrow morning, so we can all recount what a wonderful evening we've had the night before. So yeah, do that. It's nice. We like seeing them. It keeps us going and it entertains us. First round is on general knowledge, as I say. If you want to play your Joker on general knowledge, as Sants in Your Pants have done. Tim's mum, she loves playing. I'd love to see you, Tim's mum. Then do so now. All you have to do, as Vanessa has done there, is put it in the comments box, and we'll know you're playing the Joker. Any points you score in this round will double up. Remember, everything has got a movie twist to it tonight, including all of the questions that we're going to ask in all of the rounds. So keep that in mind. Still playing the kind of same rounds, though, general knowledge, TV, sport, film, and music, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, it would be rubbish if I just sat here and read out all the questions myself. So what I like to do is I like to get some of my guests from around the country, some of my favorite people on. Today is one of my favorite people. He works hard, or does he hardly work? We'll find out. It's the lovely Miles Woodhouse. How are you, Miles?
Yeah, terrific. Living the dream.
Excellent. You look fantastic. As I said to you earlier, there's always like when you first come on, there's like a weird delay between you coming on and saying things and me actually be able to hear you. So for the first couple of minutes, it's probably going to be like that. All right. So if I seem a bit slower than I usually am, that's why. It's not lockdown head. What are we dressed as?
Thor.
Oh, Thor. Okay. I thought it looked a little bit more Asterixy, but Thor is good. It's good. Now, for those of you that don't know, Miles is head of the Bulls. Now, I know a lot of people are playing along who have no idea what Ceroc is or even care, but a lot of you are. So we are where we're from. Miles is the man that builds pontins. Isn't that right?
It is, yeah. We make that salvia into a silk purse.
So because he's in charge of the team called the Bulls, who build all the stuff that when we go down there and we take over pontins and we make it, he polishes the turd that is pontins for us. When standard weekend, or when do you normally arrive?
Canberra, Tuesday evening. Southport, Wednesday
Tuesday evening. Okay, why is Canberra a little bit earlier?
There's a lot more effort goes into that one because it's split over 2 floors. It's upstairs, downstairs.
That makes sense.
Every bit of equipment goes in.
Excellent. And okay, how have you been during lockdown? Everything okay? You're still working, are you?
I'm still working. Yeah, hair's grown tremendously, as you can see.
You say that, but you were on Sans helmet when we did our little trial earlier on, and you look like Sideshow Bob.
I have another outfit for maybe the answers if I can change quick.
Okay, well, I might give you the opportunity to do that. Nadia's asking. I don't know why you encourage Miles with this kind of thing, because you know what you're going to get.
I have a large hammer is very useful.
Yeah, true say. Anyway, I sent you the questions.
Did you? Oh,
you know I did. Do you have any questions about the questions?
Well, I wish people luck because I tried them and I think I got 2. So
you got 2. We always like to ask how many our guests would have got right. Look, Tessa's don't encourage him. Right? She knows.
I was with Tess last night, so it's okay.
Oh, were you? Okay. Did she mention her performance in the table film round thing?
She kept it quite quiet, actually.
Okay. Oh, good. Yeah. You've seen the video. You've seen the video, I trust.
I've seen everything.
Who was your favourite?
Oh, I'm still grinning. Oh dear. No, I thought they were all very good. They were very, very good. There were some I couldn't get. I thought Kane was quite good in this. Yeah,
he was good. He was, but you can't say what he was doing, of course. But yeah, he was very good, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
I enjoyed Tony's cat.
Yes.
It looked the least impressed out of everybody in it. The least impressed in it was between Tony's cat and Rianne's baby.
Yeah. Tamara's effort was good.
Up a jar of tomato ketchup. Anyway. So you would have got 2. So Miles has got 5 general knowledge questions for you, all based around films. There's quite a lot of his ugly cat. Yeah, there's quite a lot of tricky ones in here, but you're going to be all right because Miles is going to talk you through it. Miles, let's have question 1. Over to you.
Okay, general knowledge, people. Question number 1: which 3 films made cut what is known as the Three Flavors Cornetto Trilogy? You need all three for 1 point.
Say it again. So what is it? It's the
Okay. Question 1. Which 3 films make up what is known as the Three Flavors Cornetto Trilogy?
okay.
All 3 for 1 point.
That's not one of the ones you would have got then.
I actually got one of them, but didn't remember.
Okay. Oh, no, you need all 3 for the point. No half points in this game.
Yeah, tough.
Mark says, "Don't ask Miles. He never sleeps at Canberra."
That's true.
Okay. Do you just survive on a smorgasbord of narcotics to get you through? Because you're there like a week, aren't you?
Yeah. Myself, James, Skating Dixon, and Mark even comes in early as well now. So
He's retired now.
They all know where my chalet is, as everyone does. So it's a revolving door.
Well, you will leave the windows open. Okay, number 2.
Number 2 is, what is the highest grossing box office film of all time? I shall repeat. Number 2. What is the highest grossing box office film of all time?
You'd have got that one, right?
Yeah. I had a few, but yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Lindsay's been on.
She has.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
What do we need we ask the circumstances?
That was at Canberra, believe it or not. It all happens at Canberra. Obviously, when we get there early, Campbell's is such an organised organisation. Allocations of chalets is a box of keys and help yourself, But Lindsay and Andy turned up, and of course their chalet wasn't ready, so they knocked on my chalet. So I was there with just the duvet on.
Just the duvet on? You wore a duvet?
Well, the duvet, yeah, just for a bit of modesty. But as I turned, it was all to be seen.
Okay. Tess says so have most people. I'm assuming this is again because you leave the curtains open.
Tess, leave it.
Yeah. Well, we are number 3. Number 3.
Yeah. Yes, number 3. Yes.
Moving on.
Number 3. Who has won the most Oscars for acting in the history of the Academy Awards? That is, who has won the most Oscars for acting in the history of the Academy Awards?
Andy says, I have slept in Marzy's bed.
Oh, shocking. I know. It was like 3 bears, really. Who's been sleeping in daddy? Yeah.
And the little one said, roll over. Paula says she feels like she's missed out. I'm sure it's not through the lack of offers, Paula. Okay. What are we on? Number 4.
Yes, number 4. Yes. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? Number 4. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released?
There we go. It's infotainment, this, you see, Miles. Infotainment.
I know.
We inform and we entertain.
Just out of interest, Andy kept his boots on like a proper bull.
Well, he would do, yeah. He's a gentleman, is Andy.
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed his performance in the
oh yes,
in the video montage.
Couldn't have been all his.
Andy, let us know what substance you used on your ear, because I'm not sure. Number 5.
Number 5. In the Matrix, which pill did Neo take? Number 5. In the Matrix, which pill did Neo take?
Okay. So let's...
Sounds like a weekend.
Okay. So I'll get them on the screen for you. There you go. You do a recap and then I'll do one. Go on.
Okay, yeah. Number 1. Which 3 films make up what is known as the Three Flavors Cornetto Trilogy? And of course, you need all 3 for the point.
All 3 for the point.
Number 2. What is the highest grossing box office film of all time? Number 3. Who won the most Oscars for acting in the history of the Academy Awards? Number 4. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? And number 5. In the Matrix, which pill did Neo take?
There we go. Okay, so I'll give you a little recap as well. Which 3 films make up what is known as the 3 Flavors Cornetto trilogy? You do need all 3 for the point. What is the highest grossing box office film of all time? Who has won the most Oscars for acting in the history of the Academy Awards? What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? And in The Matrix, which pill did Neo take? There we go. And Mark has been on again. These are all your bulls coming out and giving you clog while you're on the show, Miles. That's what it is. Is Miles training a dragon? I don't think he would have seen that film.
Oh yeah, I quite like that film. Yeah.
And Gail says far too hard. Paula says that's what she said. Ha ha. Oh, Andy's been on. Look, here we go. It was a subtle mixture of toothpaste, hair gel, and a secret ingredient. If you've watched the video montage, Andy and Lindsay, that he's got something on his ear, which is, that one. So I was asking what is on his ear. Thank you, Andy. Okay. Is the highest grossing adjusted for inflation? Sheena, I don't know. It's just the most money taken. So let's say no. Anyway, Miles, shall we put people out of their misery and go through the answers?
Okay, people. Number 1, the 3 films. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End.
There we go. So the Cornetto trilogy, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. Need all 3 for the point. Number 2.
Number 2, The Avengers, Endgame.
Avengers Endgame. It's very recent. Massive.
Number 3 is Katharine Hepburn.
Katharine Hepburn. How many she won, Miles? I've given you the information then.
She's won 4.
She's won 4.
Morning Glory, which we're all famous for. Guess Who Came to Dinner? The Lion in Winter, and On Golden Pond.
There we go. It's like 48 years between her first and her last as well, which is quite impressive.
Good-looking woman too.
Number 4.
It's Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
First ever animated film from 1937. Karen's been on. Like the new haircut, Miles, suits you.
Oh yeah. I played a dwarf. I played a dwarf once in a pantomime.
For those who don't know, Mike, you're a very tall man. Was it the old shoes on the knees trick?
Oh yes, it was everything like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Fantastic photos.
And have you seen The Matrix for number 5, so we can give it some context?
Well, yeah. You take a pill, depending on which colour you've chosen. The answer being red was in the film, and it gave you the truth. Red
or blue, and he took the red one. Excellent. So let's get the answers up on the screen. There we go. And I'll remove. There we go, so people can see them. So, Miles, it's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. It's good to work with people who can read. I was a little bit worried because I know your eyesight's not what it used to be.
I put my contact lenses in because they didn't look quite right with my glasses on with this hairpiece.
Okay. Anyway, it's been great. Thank you very much for coming on.
That's a pleasure.
And we might see you again later. Cheers, man. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
So there we go. They're the answers to the film round. Let us know how you've been getting on. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End. You need all 3 for the point there. Avengers Endgame, highest grossing film of all time. Apparently not adjusted for inflation. Katharine Hepburn's won 4, all of which you can see there. It's 48 years between the first and last. What an effort. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, and he took the red pill. Here we go. Let's see how people have been getting on. Gin will fix it. They're glad we didn't play their joke here. They got 3. The Newells only got 1. Elm Exiles, they normally call quite well 3. I think 3 is going to be a good score in this round. 2 out of 5 with a joker for Paul. Only doubled up to 4. Stunning 2 out of 10. Same deal for Who's Your Daddis. Love your team name, David. His broadband's not what he used to be. No, it's not. He was on your show the other week. Last week, was he, Sheena? He wasn't great on that either as far as broadband's concerned. Double Trouble got 4. That's the best I've seen so far. Blissford, what's this, Mark? Okay, interesting. Partly Love actually got 5 out of 5. Did you really? That is impressive. Dance Monkey got 3. Balls and Flowers got 1 out of 5. Rianne got 1 out of 5. Well done, Rianne. 8 out of 10 for the Dragons team, who did an amazing video montage that they put in the group as part of their playing at home thing. 2 out of 5 for Mark. Niswitz, a lucky 2. Not too bad. That's all right. Devon Massive got 3. 3 seems to be a reasonable score. I guess Titanic for the highest grossing film, but I guess that didn't go down. Nice. 6 ticks and a cock. 4 out of 5. Thank you, Vince. Vanessa Sants in her pants got 6 out of 10. Thanks to Emily, she says. Risky Quizness from Brett. Loved you in that, Brett. You and Claire were fantastic in the film montage. 2 out of 5. I'm on my own. Steve's working. Only got 1 unlucky Liz. How are we getting on here? The Goonies got 2 out of 5. Mark Wilson, Joker on music. So if you want to play your Joker on music, that's coming up next. He was intermittently bad broadband. Okay. We kind of had a play around with it. We think we kind of fixed him a bit. 4 out of 10. As in the film Land Love, actually. Okay. Elaine and Pete. Big fat 0. Sorry, Elaine and Pete. He was still funny. He's always funny, shouldn't he? All right. Chrissy, Neil Poir. Right. And Martin scores easy, got 3. Well done. Always let us know how you're getting on. We always like to know just roughly how people are getting on. Again, there's your general knowledge answers. Next round is music. If you want to play your Joker on music, do let us know as soon as possible. As a few months ago, been here a while, haven't we? Facebook threw us off for playing copyrighted music in the music round. Since then, as by lucky habit, a coincidence rather, we managed to get some very talented musicians to come on and do the music round for us. And for the first time, we're bringing somebody back that's been on before because he desperately wanted to come back for the movies one. And why not? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very thrilled to say that coming back is my good friend, David. David Walker. How
Just a minute.
No, take your time and take as much time as you need.
Oh no. Go back with my big lightsaber. Yippee-ki-yay.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad somebody approves. How are you?
Yeah, we're good, thanks.
Excellent. Now you know the audio processing
Star Wars
thing.
mouse as well.
You know the audio processing thing that you unchecked.
Oh yeah.
I think that's causing feedback.
Okay, let me just. How about now? Is that okay?
Yes. No. I can still hear myself.
Oh, I think it's my end.
Okay. Maybe. Don't know. Maybe we'll see. I can live with it. It just sounds really weird. It's like you're echoing in my head.
Okay, I can try switch it off.
Hello.
How's that now? Is that any better?
Yes. Fixed it completely. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. No, it's back.
Right.
I'm still echoing through. It's my own.
Do you want me to go out and join again?
Yeah, I'll take you away and then I'll bring you back. I'm getting this weird echo in my headphones. I hear myself come back. You know what it's like. It's horrible. Let's bring it back. Hello. Oh, it's fixed. You.
Just kidding. Oh.
Oh, you're a card, aren't you? You're a card.
Anyway, do you like it? Luke Skywalker.
I do. I didn't. Did you have this knocked up, or did you have it laying around? Or? Is this kind of in the back of the wardrobe, the old Jedi outfit?
It is a bit like the Sam Turner household, and we have loads of stuff kicking around upstairs in the loft.
Oh, okay. Maybe the Walker / Sam Turner household could have a costume.
Yeah. Very good.
There we go. Your fans are in already. I like this one. I'm so pleased he's back.
Oh, brilliant! I've got a fan. Yes.
I know. I don't know if they're talking about you or the dog, but you know.
Well, he's
take it either way.
He's around, so he'll be joining in, I'm sure. He's
Anyway.
not a dog. He's an Ewok.
Of course he is. Of course he is. Anyway, how have you been?
Good. Actually, yeah, we've been all right.
Yeah, we're doing well.
And that's Alma in the background, by the way, in case you're wondering. The long-suffering, although not named, Mrs. Walker.
Mrs. Skywalker. Mrs.
Yeah.
Come on. Get in.
God, sorry.
Oh, we've got all this effort.
Anyway, David, what he's going to do is he's going to play music from films. And whereas normally what we do is we get half a point for the title, half a point for the artist. We're not doing that tonight. There's 3 bits of information you need for each one, and you need all 3 for the point. All right. So we need from you for each of these 5 songs, the title of the song, the band or artiste, and the film. So you need all 3 for the point on each of those 5s. Okay. So Huey Lewis, sorry.
Oh boy.
Do you know what? I've been on air for 3 months doing this, and that's the first time I've done it like it, so I'm impressed. So Dan did it last week, so it's my turn. Anyway, so we got five bits of music. What you're going to play a variety of instruments as well, like you did last time, aren't you?
Of course, yes.
All right. So what have we got up first?
Electric guitar, electric rhythm guitar tonight. First.
Electric rhythm guitar. Okay.
Yeah.
So remember, plus go on.
I've got a drummer in a box.
Have you? Okay.
Boxes are the best place, as you know. Boxes are the best place for drummers.
Absolutely.
Drummer.
Do you want to hear my musician joke?
Oh, go on then.
What do you call those people that hang around with musicians?
Is it drummers?
It is drummers. It is drummers.
Yeah.
It is drummers. Okay, so 5 pieces of music. You're going to hear them all twice through the first time, and then he's going to recap them all quickly once. So let's have number 1.
Okay. Drummer in a box. Good. Anyway, you got the gist.
You got the gist. You got to do it again in a minute. Oh, I'm assuming from that Sheena's son is a drummer, musician. So should we have it again with your drummer in a box and a electric guitar?
That's better.
Magnifique. All right. So I'll tell you what we'll do, actually. It might be an idea. When we do the recap. Oh, what's he done now? Look. When we do the recap, so we'll do them each twice through with me on. And then when we do the recap, I'll remove myself, try the audio processing thing again, just see if it, Yep. So you can shine without me. But for now, we'll keep on. So number 2, remember, you need all 3 bits of information: band, song, film. All right. So number 2, what are we on now? Still on the rhythm guitar?
Well, it's the same guitar, but it's lead guitar this time. Slightly different setting.
Oh, right.
If you've got candles, you need to light a candle for this one. This is the lead solo bit.
I don't have one.
Oh.
Normally, I just have some lying around.
You ready? Here it comes.
Remind me of your Ewok's name.
Ewok Finn.
Flynn. Yeah.
Finn. It's in his name. If you look at the bottom there, it's the name. Ewok Finn.
No, it's not on the screen because of the settings. If I do, hang on, how am I going to do that? Okay. Oh, I need to get rid of the banner, then it will appear. I can't do that. Finn is enjoying your lead guitar.
Loves it. Loves it more than wifey Alma, to be honest.
I'll bet. just to confirm, Ruth, it's an Ewok. Okay, so let's have it again. Number 2. Rianne's showing her age here. An Ewok is a Star Wars thing, Rianne. if you watch Return of the Jedi.
I'm sure Mark Hamill never had to live with this.
Yeah. Ewoks don't tend to make that much row, though, do they? They just tend to throw spears and don't make a lot of noise. All right, number 3.
Okay, number 3.
By the way, moving over the piano. While you do, I'm going to ask you something. Your dog is not the first animal star of tonight's show. Of course, have you watched the table round? Who was your favourite in the table round?
Remember,
don't say the film, just say the people.
I go for Andy and Lindsay because it's happened to all of us.
We've all been there.
But also a special mention to Nadia, which was short and sweet, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go through later the criteria that I set about people for filming this stuff and see exactly which of them managed to stick to said criteria and which didn't. Nadia very much did.
Mrs. Skywalker, she's just back from Jedi training.
Heather's dog is now singing along. Heather's dog is a great star of the table round. A dog sounds like the lead singer of this song.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Number 3.
That was it. That's all you get.
That's all you get. Okay. Should we have it again?
Yeah, wait. What would you like?
Nice. Nice. Okay. So number 4. I can't remember what. Oh, you're on the piano for no. You're on the piano already for. So what's number 4? What are we doing instrument wise? James is asking, are the shorts part of the outfit?
Yes, good to see my legs. That was special for the ladies.
Yes.
Oh,
All of a sudden, like there was only 130 people watching. Now there's 148 since there's been talk of your knees being on screen.
And that's including 50 blokes leaving. This is like an acoustic guitar. It's actually an electric guitar, but it's got a pickup in the bridge for those of you that are kind of interested.
Okay. As you know, I am probably the least musical person ever. Number 4.
That's it.
Very good. Should we have it again? Nice. This is a joke. I thought you'd appreciate this joke. It's a bit up your straws of this.
Tim as well. Plectrum for Tim. They're not expensive, Tim. I'm sure you can afford one.
He says in the music world, a pick isn't the way to get laid. He says. You're all about the art, man. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, we're at number 5 already. Where's the time going?
Okay, number 5.
Number 5. What are we on? What are we got? Oh God.
2 things. Firstly, I've got my saxophone.
Of course. Yes. Sax on legs.
Sax.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly,
yeah,
I'm going to play it while standing on my skateboard. Okay, so it's saxophone on a skateboard, never seen before on the Big Fact Hunt.
Did you? I told you about this is because of Jacob, right? Jacob was our 11-year-old musician who was on a couple of weeks ago, and he was learning 2 things. He was learning the skateboard, and he was learning the guitar, and he was very good at the guitar. So we asked him. We said, "Are you better at skateboard or guitar?" And he said, "Oh yes, definitely guitar." The day after he was on, he went out on his skateboard, broke his arm, and got a concussion. So since then, David's been paying tribute to him with various skateboarding antics. So he's going to be standing on a skateboard playing the sax. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Hey, whoa. I thought something was awry. You were kazooing.
Oh, you're busted.
God, but you can't bring out a saxophone and just start kazooing.
Oh, that is what most of the professionals do. I think you'll find.
Okay. Well, Ellen did it a few weeks ago to good effect, but she's a hippie from Bristol, so that's allowed. You're a cultured man from in Cambridge.
Baker Street. That was a kazoo.
Jerry Rafferty. Finn likes that. I like that too. See, it's good.
Do you want it again?
Step it again.
I like the skateboard then.
All the pros kazoo hard, says Tim. Nice.
He's a big fan.
He is, well, understandably, as we all are. So what we're going to do, you're going to do a recap. I'm going to remove myself from the screen, and you can take away the audio processing thing and see if it makes a difference. But make sure, as soon as you finish number 5, you put it back on again.
Okay.
Heather says Tim is getting naked for some reason. All right, so we'll probably know when you've done it because I'll start echoing horribly, and then I'll remove myself from the singing. So David's going to play them all again once more. Yeah, see. You need all 3 bits of information for the point. I'll be back in a moment, all right? I'm leaving him to his own devices.
Number 1, and here comes number 2. And I'm coming. Number 3. Ella. And lastly, saxophone on a skateboard. Sorry. Just put the skateboard away.
You need to take the audio processing off.
Take it off.
There we go. So I can start talking to you. There we are. We're back. Cool. That was good. Thank you. Finn was really going for it, though.
He's in prime voice.
He is in prime voice.
He's pleased because his planet has been freed from the evil empire.
Good. So the other thing I dropped you in it a little bit because at the end of this, when all this is over, we're going to get like all the musicians back and we can do a super group, which I've kind of dropped your name in to organize.
Okay, I'll provide spectrums.
But we spoke on the phone the other day. You said it might be possible, even remotely.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, I'll do some investigating. I'll give it some thought.
Okay, because you're the man for the job. You seem to be the most savvy, one of the more savvy of all the people that we've had on.
And I have access to the force, so
indeed. Tim says the dog is right. Whatever. So remember, when you're doing this, you need 3 bits of information. Yeah, you need the band, artist, and title of the song, and the film from which it came. All right. So let's go through them now. You can have a little recap, and I'll let you tell us exactly what all those 3 bits of information are. Okay.
Or you want the answers?
Well, yeah.
You have to play them as well.
Of course, you've been on before. Got to get our money. Got to get our money's worth out of you. All right. So, number 1.
If you invite me back a 3rd time, it's going to be just the kazoo and nothing else.
It's fine. It's fine. You're pretty. Yeah.
Oh, Alma plays the bodhran.
Oh, it's Balron.
Baron.
I don't know what is that.
It's an Irish thing.
Oh, okay. Of course, yes. Cool. What was it?
That's a Baron.
Oh, okay. Good knowledge.
That was The Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News.
And the News, yeah.
And the movie was Robin Hood. Oh no, it wasn't. That's the next one. It was Back to the Future.
It was Back to the Future. Have you not got the answers written down?
I may have done.
Would you like me? If I see you struggling, I will help you out. Okay.
The gin and tonic, Stevens.
Say no more. Number 2.
So this solo, I'm not really a solo guitarist. I'm normally a rhythm guitarist with a bit of twiddly bits. So I had to learn this especially for tonight. So you better.
Do you feel a bit dirty having had to learn it?
Finn.
Okay.
So Finn has a very similar feeling about this song to me, I think.
Yes.
So that was Bryan Adams from the movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. So we must have Prince of Thieves.
We do.
And the song was called open brackets, everything I do, close brackets, I do it for you.
Exactly that. Exactly. Nailed that one.
Everything I do, close brackets, I do it for you.
The dog sounds like the singer, says James. He's right. Bryan Adams.
Isn't he what?
Number 3.
Alma?
Oh, okay.
There's those knees again.
We do it for you this time.
Alma. Always with a flourish. I like it. Everyone associated with Ceroc should know this one, right?
Yes, yeah, it's a song we play. Those pesky DJs play it at Ceroc all the time, probably more often than they should, but not as often, of course, as the Mavericks. So,
unfortunately,
that song was the song was "Cry to Me."
Cry to Me,
and it was by Solomon Burke.
It was, and the film is.
And the film is Dirty Dancing. Brackets. Nobody puts Baby Steve in the corner.
Brackets. Close brackets. Okay, you don't need them. Number 4. Great film, great song. Got a bit of singing, folks. Got a bit of singing.
All together. And to you, Mrs. Robinson, Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Oh, the place for those who pray. Hey, hey.
At this point, it's probably worth mentioning that David is in a band, and you can access this stuff online.
Oh, we're on Spotify. We're called the Weirdest Thing Band. The Weirdest Thing. Search for us. And so far, since we were on, we've made $5 from being on Spotify from people.
Oh, good.
$5 whole.
Excellent. Don't spend it all at once. How many ways is that being split?
Oh yeah, 5 ways. That's $1 each.
You're not claiming a bigger cut as the creative driving force behind the band, then?
Well, no. But we're good.
Sure.
Our party piece is to we got one of those little Nerf guns and we fire port scratchings into the audience when we do. I do need a haircut.
All right. So, do you want to tell us what that song was?
That was Mrs. Robinson, named after Karen Robinson, who was just commenting earlier on, by Simon and Garfunkel, and the movie was, of course, The Graduate.
A song for any man who's ever dated an older woman. Okay, number 5.
And I think the woman that played, no, it wasn't. Who played Mrs. Watson? Robinson.
And Bancroft.
Okay. Saxophone. There's 2 answers to this one, by the way. It's using 2 different movies.
My ears.
So this is a cause. So I can switch back to the kazoo.
No, no.
This is caused by the reed drying out because it's just been sat there.
Music facts, folks.
Never had a dog.
Jerry Rafferty never had this problem. All right, so who was that?
That was, you could leave your hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Who's it by, Steve? I don't know who's it by.
Tom Jones.
Oh, yeah, Tom Jones. Well, Tom Jones. That was a Tom Jones version, obs. But it appeared in two movies. For those of you that said the full Monty, you're a little bit pervy. But it also appeared in 9.5 Weeks. So if you said 9.5 weeks, you're a bit kinky.
All right, but you can leave your hat on was, I think most people say full Monty, won't they?
Full Monty.
We'll find it. Let's get the answers up on the screen, shall we? There we go. Mr. Walker, it's been an absolute pleasure, as always. Thank you.
I need to get back to my fighting.
Loves it, Alma. Thank you, Alma.
No problem.
Finn, come here.
Thank you, Finn.
Come on, Finn.
Bye.
I'll see you later. May the force be with you.
And you.
And also with you. Come on.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. What a lunatic. Okay, so remember, you need all 3 bits of information for all this. And the eagle-eared amongst you will know, so I nearly gave away the first one earlier on. Huey Lewis and News, Power of Love from Back to the Future. Brian Adams, Everything I Do It For You. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Solomon Burke, Cries of Me from Dirty Dancing. Simon and Garfunkel, Mrs. Robinson from The Graduate. And Tom Jones, you can leave your hat on from The Full Monty. Someone said that it was also from 9.5 Weeks, which you can have too. Anyway, 3 out of 5 for the Newells. 8 somehow from Lisa. And lovely Davina is on 5. My God, for the Dudley Stevens. Well done. Should have played your Joker. Double Trouble got 3 out of 5. Well done. Balls and Flowers got 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for the Dragon team. 4 out of 5 for Elena P. Picking up after a terrible start. I work in cinema and scored 3 out of 5. Well done. That's good. Where are we going? Okay. Keep the screen scrolling so fast. Risky's Quizness got 3 out of 5. Well done, Brett. 3 out of 5. Joker on TV, says Mark. Remember, next round is TV if you want to play Joker. Harvey's Heroes got 10 out of 10. Well done. 3 out of 5 for Wonderballs. Magnificent Heaven got 5 out of 5. A few good scores coming in. Mickey Rock and Pick Kim Basinger. I don't know what we're answering, Mark. I'm sorry, mate. 6 Tits of the Cock got 3 out of 5. Well done. 5 out of 5 for General Fix It. 3 out of 5. Rianne, well done. 4 out of 5. Lots of Tim's help. Sorry, we haven't given Tim the answers just in case there's some foul play being screamed. General Fix got 5. Well done. Joker opportunity missed down. 8 out of 10. Glad you played that, Joker. Well done, Liz. I'm claiming 4 out of 5 for Rob, who is a Liverpool fan. 2-0 in the first half. Niswitz, 8 out of 10. Well done. Kirsty got 5 out of 5. I think the songs were mind blank on the films and artists. That's not 5 out of 5 then. That's 0. 1 point for Carol. Ooh. Kieran's in. Good to see you. We got 3 out of 5 for TF. Goonies 4 out of 5. Should have been 5. What did you get wrong, Tony? Let us know. Quizzin Tarantino got 3 out of 5. Jason's giving the scores in this week. Double Trouble will play their Joker on TV. Good luck to you. Putney Love actually got 4 out of 5. Steve, you don't phone, you don't write, you don't send flowers. I know you texted me yesterday. I've been busy doing all this table round nonsense. I will speak to you tomorrow, horse. What have we got? Mel got 4 out of 5. Martin scores easy. I like that. I've now understood what that means. Thank you. Okay. This is what David says. Question number 5. Joe Cocker is allowed 9.5 weeks. His version was in 9.5 weeks. I guess, David. Is that right? I'm sure it'll clear out. Anyway, next round is TV. If you want to play your Joker on TV, do let us know. While you're doing that, I'm going to bring in my very special guests. Fabulous people. Amazing dancers. Just all round good eggs. It's time to say hello to Matt and Steph. How are you doing, Matt and Steph?
Thank you. We'd like to start by thanking the Academy. Steve, you just interrupted our blooming Zoom call. What are you doing, man?
I could see you off screen and I wondered what you were doing. I just assumed you were off to go and play a game of snooker.
Yeah, how are you, my friend?
I'm all right. How are you?
Brilliant, thank you. Brilliant.
Excellent. This is one of your many trophies you just happen to have lying around the house. The multi award winning dancers that are Matt and Steph.
That is actually one of ours.
Oh, the one that you won together. Okay, good. Look,
It's
how
the
glamorous.
Oscar-y looking one.
Dressed to impress.
We tried.
Yeah, good. Anyway, how have you been coping in lockdown? You're still working, Matt, right?
I am still working. Yeah, it hasn't affected me at all, thankfully, because I work on top of high-rise buildings in a harness. So it hasn't affected me at all. But yeah, how about you?
Yeah, I'm working from home, so
okay.
All right.
Working from home's great, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Laura says we love it. We love our Steph and Matt. Michael says dapper, as per the snooker. It's Jimmy White.
Can I take that as a compliment or something else?
People are fawning over you. What a glamorous couple. I miss your face pitch. I'm assuming that's Matt he's talking about. Alma says, Steve, you wearing underwear? I'm Die Hard. I'm doing Die Hard. God. Anyway, so I sent you 5. The TV questions are all based on films that have come from TV shows. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I was thinking about this and I thought, how do we make a TV round out of a film quiz? So that's the way we've ended up doing it. I've sent them to you. Do you have any questions about the questions?
No. Much like one of the previous guys, just good luck. I think we only managed to get one.
One. Okay, so Matt and Steph only got one. If you're playing your Joker, good luck.
So quite a bit more from our end. But, anyway, I'm sure it'll be much better than we. So, I'm sure it'll be great.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So let's go for it. Let's have number 1 then.
Okay, right. So number 1 is Toby Jones starred as a character made famous by Arthur Lowe in the film remake of which TV show? Character in film.
Yeah, so we need both the character and the film for the point, or TV show original, whatever it is.
Okay. You want that again?
Yeah. The film is of the same name, you see.
Yeah. Okay, right. So once again, that's Toby Jones starred as a character made famous by Arthur Lowe in the film remake of which TV show? We need the character and the film.
Carol's been on, looking gorgeous. It's questionable about whether she's talking about you or me. I think Nadia's cleared it up though.
Neither of us. It's all about
this.
Great contrast between the glamour of Matt and Steph and the bogan of Steve.
Love it.
Basically, Nadia only watches the quiz to give me abuse. It's just the only reason. She doesn't care. She's not even engaged with the whole questions or anything like that. She lets Jason answer the questions and then just gives me clog. All right, number 2.
Okay, question number 2. Who went looking for the lost city of gold in the 2019 live-action film version of her long-running TV show?
Can you answer that?
Well, yeah, definitely not. One of the very people who are actually able to dress up for something. God's sake, we're going all out.
This isn't even their whole night. They're going out afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, to the balcony.
Yeah. Man's looking fit. Look at this. Look, Steve looking like Gonzo from Keeping Up Appearances. And also, James, I made that joke myself earlier. So, all right, what are we on? Number 3.
Oh, number 3. Yeah. Okay. Right, so number 3 is Burt Reynolds, Willie Nelson, and Jessica Simpson all starred in which 2005 remake of which 80s US TV show?
Say that again.
Okay, right. So Burt Reynolds, Willie Nelson, and Jessica Simpson all starred in which 2005 remake of which 80s US TV show?
Sensational. Did you enjoy the table round?
Oh, very much so.
It was brilliant.
Without saying the film, of course, just the people. Who were your favourites?
For me, it was Kanan.
There were so many. Tony's cat.
Oh God, yeah.
Tony's cat, man. Apparently, Tony's cat had just woken up. And it's the only way he can get the cat to do it.
He was able to pick him up like that. Yeah.
Without removing his face. So
Struggling to work out which one looks more like an animal, cat or Tony.
He's quite wild at the moment, isn't he? Yeah. So lockdown has been. What are we on? Number four.
Okay, number 4. Denzel Washington reprised the role of the Equalizer in 2 films during the last decade. But who played the role in the original TV series?
What you want in answer for 2, person or film? They're one and the same.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah.
They're the same. Yeah. The person is the film and the TV show. You'll find. Okay. Number 4 again.
Denzel Washington reprised the role of the Equalizer in 2 films during the last decade. But who played the role in the original TV series?
Cool. That's not one you're going to get, is it? You're both a bit young for that one. Okay, number 5.
I don't know.
I haven't even seen the film.
You're not? Okay.
I think I might have done. I'm a fan.
Yeah, good couple of films.
Yeah.
Very rarely does a bad film, does Denzel?
Oh, very rare. Yeah.
Very rarely. Okay, number 5.
Okay. Number 5 is The Blues Brothers, Wayne's World, and Coneheads are all films that had their origins in which long-running US TV comedy show?
The crowd went silent. They're like, what? What?
Yeah.
Let's have it again. I think I know the answer though, so I think it's easy.
You wrote the questions, didn't you?
I did. Sometimes I have to kind of look them up, but
yeah. Okay, right. So The Blues Brothers, Wayne's World, and Coneheads are all films that had their origins in which long-running US TV comedy show?
All right, let's have. I'll get the questions up on the screen, and then you guys can have a recap, and then I will have a recap, and then we'll do the answers.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sorry, you want us to read it again?
Please, yeah. Let's have a recap of all 5, then I'll do the same afterwards.
Okay, right. So Toby Jones starred as a character made famous by Arthur Lowe in the film remake of which TV show? Need the character and the film for that point.
Number 2. Who went looking for the Lost City of Gold in the 2019 live-action film version of her long-running TV show?
Okay, number 3 is Burt Reynolds, Willie Nelson, and Jessica Simpson all starred in which 2005 remake of which 80s US TV show?
And number 4, Denzel Washington reprised the role of the Equalizer in 2 films during the last decade, but who played the role in the original TV series?
And number 5 is The Blues Brothers, Wayne's World, Coneheads are all films that had their origins in which long-running US TV comedy show?
It's always so nice to work with people who can read. I'm going to do
Oh, just wait till later.
so many times I have not. Toby Jones starred as a character made famous by Arthur Lowe in the film remake of which TV show? Now we need the character played by both Arthur and Toby, and the film, which is the same as the TV show, of course. Who went looking for Lost City of Gold in 2019 live-action film version of her long-running TV show? Number 3, Burt Reynolds, Willie Nelson, Jessica Simpson all starred. Not exclusive, but they starred in which 2005 remake of an 80s US TV show? Denzel, as I call him, reprised the role of the Equalizer in 2 films during the last decade. Who played the role in the original TV series? And the Blues Brothers, Wayne's World, and Coneheads are all films that had their origins in which long-running US TV show? So, which one would you have got right?
Number 3.
Number 3. Yeah. Not number 2.
No.
No.
Okay.
Just no. I was that close to getting number 1. I I was actually a massive fan of that show when I was a kid.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah.
Hang on. Andy says, I think you guys know number 2. Well, of course they do. They've got the answers in front of them. Okay, so let's have then, and put people out of their misery. Let's have the answers, Matt and Steph.
Okay, right. So what do we do? The question first and then the answer?
Yeah, but in a showbiz way.
Okay. So question number 1 was Toby Jones starred as a character made famous by Arthur Lowe in the film remake of which TV show? And of course, the answer was Captain Mannering, Dad's Army.
Yeah, exactly. Captain Mannering, Dad's Army. Need both of the points. No half points. Okay, number 2.
Number 2, who went looking for the lost city of gold in the 2019 live-action film version of her long-running TV show? It was Dora the Explorer.
I can't believe you didn't get that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I went to the cinema to watch that.
Did you go to a mum and baby's version?
No. David saying, do it in an Oscars style.
Oh gosh, and when it is.
And the answer is?
Okay, right. So number 3. So Burt Reynolds, Willie Nelson, and Jessica Simpson, that was the part that gave it away for me, all starred in which 2005 remake of which 80s US TV show? And the winner is, well, the answer is, The Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard. Great film, great TV show. Hopefully you didn't wear that vest. No, obviously not. That would have been inappropriate. Okay. Oh yeah, number 4.
Number 4. Denzel Washington reprised the role of the Equalizer in 2 films during the last decade, but who played the role in the original TV series? And the answer is Edward Woodward.
Edward Woodward.
That's quite hard to say quickly.
It is quite hard. Edward Woodward.
Edward Woodward.
Edward Woodward. But sometimes he wouldn't. Who knows?
How much wood would Edward Woodward chuck?
God. Right. Number 5. moving swiftly on.
Okay. The Blues Brothers, Wayne's World, and Coneheads are all films that had their origins in which long-running US TV comedy show? And of course, it was Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live. Thank you very much. I thought that was easy. It's quite an obvious one. But Matt and Steph, you've been fantastic. There's a rumor circulating you might have to come back later.
Well, it's a rumor. We'll see if it's true or not.
But until then, you take care. Enjoy your champers. Is that champers or wine? What are we on?
Yeah, champers.
Of course it is. What else?
Any issues? Please stay safe.
Lindsay's aging herself there. Okay. Right. I'll see you both very soon. Take care.
See you soon, Steve. Bye-bye.
All right. So we're going to get the answers up on the screen. Let's make them slightly bigger for you. Make sure they are actually the answers as well. There they are. Let's get rid of Lindsay. How are we doing? Right. 205 for Dance Monkey. Captain, I need to get rid of this as well. God, things are going reasonably smoothly tonight until then. There we are. Captain Mannering, Dad's Army. Need both for the point. Dora the Explorer. Great film. Dukes of Hazzard, Edward Woodward, and Saturday Night Live. Lots of scores coming in. 4 out of 5 for the Goonies. Jason and Quintarant. I can't even say it. They got 5. Mark doubled up to 10. Well done, Mark. 5. Gin will fix it. They think it's their week. Mark's in reasonably good form tonight. Harvey's here has got 3 out of 5. The Dragons are always in the mix, aren't they? 5 out of 5. A risky quizness, 2 out of 5 for Brett, 3 out of 5 for Liz. We got 1 out of 5 for Chris. Pass me a beer. 4 out of 5 for Nisbets. 10 for the Dudley Stevens. They're on absolute fire. Is this week their week? We will find out. They play every week. I don't think they've won yet. 4 out of 5 for Niels. They might have done that. I might be being disingenuous to them. Balls and Flowers got 4 out of 5. Tim's mum, Dance in the Pants, 3 out of 5. I work in cinema. I got 3 out of 5. James, you're thick. Magnificent Heaven got 4 out of 5. Although, James, your film clip was one of my favorites. I will say that. Magnificent Heaven got 4 out of 5. Kieran, 8 for 2. 2 cocks and 4 tits. Nice. Putney Love, actually, 5 out of 5. They're in good form as well. I don't think they've got too many wrong yet. Joker on Sport says, Mr. Newell, good luck. Next round is, of course, the Sport round. If you want to play your Joker, do let us know now. 3 out of 5 for Jane. Who's Your Daddest? Did pretty well for them. 3 out of 5. That's okay. Of course, it is Sport coming up. If you want to play your Joker on Sport, you do need to let us know. And as always, for the Sport round, I have to go down and see. Now, whenever I do this, I've got this little laptop set up in front of me in my imaginary TV studio software. I can see exactly what's about to happen when I press the on-air button. And I frankly have no idea. However, enjoy it as we go down to Brighton to say hello to my on-screen husband, the lovely Michael Santana.
You shall not be Michael Santana!
You're not Michael Santana, are you? How are you doing?
No, I am Gandalf. You shall not pass the what? Dwarf, what do you want?
Mr. Gandalf,
Yes, Hobbit.
can I see?
Oh, for Christ's sake. I need to move the camera for my Hobbit friend cannot see. Please let me just put my staff down very briefly. Right. Oh, there he is. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll have to stand here for him. Off you go.
Hello. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good. What's it like down there?
The popcorn's massive.
Good. Tim didn't have anything particularly pungent for dinner, did he? Because you could be banging trouble.
I'm trying not to pass.
Very good. Very good. Once again, you're making people laugh. Ha ha. And Lindsay. Listen, how have you both been? Actually, I'll deal with the little one first. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm really good. I've been really. Sorry, I'm just amazed at how tiny I look on the screen. Yeah, I've been buzzing about today, and sorry, he's really making me laugh because he's so tall, and he looks like God.
That's what we call him. That's what we're made to call him as Ceroc teachers. When you sign your Ceroc teacher contract, it's one of the things you have to refer to him in passing as God at least once a day.
In seriousness, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like a fat hobbit, but it's amazing. And yeah, I've got my big popcorn thanks to my mother-in-law. She said, "Well, if you're that tiny, we'll send you some big popcorn." So I've got some.
Oh, excellent. Did you enjoy the table round?
The table round was the best table round we have ever seen.
And I thought I'd seen everything until Kane Langford sent me over the edge.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of props as perhaps winning the acting, the best Oscar actor. So I was going to say, without mentioning the film, who was your favourite? Kane, obviously.
Well, yeah, I mean, they were all absolutely incredible. And,
that is worth mentioning. They were all incredible.
Yeah, I don't know the guys. If I do, I apologise, but I don't think I know the guys that did sort of let's say jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
Adam Earnshaw.
Adam Earnshaw and his twin brother Elliot.
Yes.
I don't know if I know you. If I do, I apologise, but I couldn't recognise you in the film. But when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, that has gone to a new level. And then it just, it all exploded.
I have to say,
every single one of them was just...
Less is more. It changes every time, but I'm settling square on Nadia right now. So simple and so funny. Really good. Anyway, sorry, I'm being too small.
Anyway, I've sent you the sport questions, as always. And are you anywhere near beating your record of having got potentially 3 right?
Well,
no.
I'm actually quite a bit of a film buff. When I was playing the music round, I did really well on guessing the films, but I was shocking when it came to the artist or whatever. some brought back some funny memories. I'm sure my mum and dad would agree with a couple of pantos we used to watch when we were kids, and that was awful with the Robin Hood, wasn't it? Robin Hood and Steve. Yes. Anyway, but no, in terms of sports.
Read the question, Hobbit.
Do you like my feet, Nadia?
Yes.
Nadia, pronounce it correctly.
Well, I had beer on the face that time, sorry.
So how many would you have got, do you think?
None.
None. We're on none. Okay. That is not a benchmark, though. Do not be put off if you're playing your Joker.
But we've got our neighbour here tonight, and she doesn't ever come round to do this with us, but she's dressed up as Pulp Fiction. I said we'll keep her off screen, but I did the questions with her, and she managed to get 3.
Okay.
And she's not 40, but she knows the film.
It's worth mentioning that these are all sport-based film questions.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's have what's Kieran say? How many short stories can Michael fit into the sport round? Hey. Thank you.
Well, I've covered my shiny forehead, so screw you.
All right, let's have them. Number 1. Can you read it from down there?
Question 1, Bronzo. Right. Name the 2015 film spin-off to the Rocky series starring Michael B. Jordan. I'll repeat the question. Name the 2015 film spin-off to the Rocky series starring Michael B. Jordan.
Moving on.
I just need to clear something up. Julie's been on. Steve Thomas, you wearing eyeliner? No, I'm just beautiful. Okay, carry on.
Good tonight, by the way. Question number 2. What? Oh, my dad will get this. What was the final score between the Allied POWs?
Prisoner of war.
Thanks. I'll repeat the question. What was the final score between the Allied prisoner of wars and Germany in the match played in Escape to Victory? What was the final score? Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised when I scrolled to the answer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Always, every week.
Okay. Number 3.
Francis has been drinking. I am the drinking woman's crumpet, Michael, as you know. Number 3.
Is that what her nickname is now?
Eh?
Is that Francis' new nickname, the drinking woman?
Yeah, that's saying new.
Francis. All right. Question number 3. Brad Pitt stars in the 2011 movie Moneyball, which is based on a true story around which sport? So which sport was the film based upon where Brad Pitt stars in the 2011 movie Moneyball?
Very good. Number 4. I thought you might have got number 4. Don't know why.
Actually, with the facts in the question, I understood the facts. Let's say that. But
okay.
The answer I got through.
All right, fair enough.
Question number 4. I, Tonya is a film based on the life of figure skater Tonya Harding. It covers the plot in which she alleged to have been involved in an attack on which rival skater? Ooh. So who was the rival skater is the answer.
Massive news story when this happened.
Yeah. Oh, who was the rival skater? That's the question. Her name's Emily. Yeah. I don't know if to expose you or not. She looks very good as Pulp Fiction, by the way.
Abigail's commented.
You can show your face in there. Oh, hi, Abby. Yeah, it's Emily. Question number 5. Invictus.
Ooh.
Invictus, starring Morgan Freeman and Matt Damon. Sorry, I'll repeat the question. Invictus,
it's impossible to say Matt Damon without doing it now that way.
Matt Damon. Invictus, starring Morgan Freeman and Matt Damon, is based around the events of which major sporting event? So which major sporting event Invictus was based around? Now, Emily shocked me because she knew one of the words in this answer.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what you're actually looking for as the actual answer, because I had no clue what the answer was until I read it. But let's go a quick recap.
Yes. Hobbits, clear hobbits. I will do the recap. Yes, but first pass me the popcorn, for I would like to eat some popcorn. You can hold my staff while you're down there because I need to just adjust. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I desperately didn't want to just dress up for standing there. I wanted to do the recap, if that's okay.
It's perfectly acceptable.
Okay. Number 1, name the 2015 film spin-off to the Rocky series starring Michael B. Jordan. 2, what was the final score between the Allied POWs and Germany in the match played in Escape to Victory? Number 3, Brad Pitt. Oh, would you like some popcorn? Brad Pitt stars in the 2011 movie Moneyball, which is based upon a true story around which sport? Number 4, Tonya, is a film based on the life of figure skater Tonya Harding. It covers the plot in which she's alleged to have been involved in an attack, but on which rival skater? And number 5, Invictus, starring Morgan Freeman and Matt Damon, is based around the events of which major sporting event? Hobbits? The answers. I need to get into my next costume.
Excellent. Name the 2015 film spin-off to the Rocky series starring Michael B. Jordan. What was the final score between the Allied POWs, is how that's said, and Germany in the match played in Escape to Victory? Brad Pitt stars in the 2011 movie Moneyball, which is based on a true story around which sport? I, Tonya is a film based on the life of figure skater Tonya Harding. It covers the plot in which she is alleged to have been involved in an attack on which rival skater? And number 5, Invictus starring Morgan Freeman and Matt Damon, is based around the events of which major sporting events? Is he back? He is.
Did you like the popcorn, Shane?
I do. Just the thought and planning that goes into. Oh man, that's great. Anyway, should we put people out of their misery and go through the answers to the sport questions?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay,
let's do it.
Really good. I'm going to read the question, read the answer. Boom, boom, boom. You've been hanging on for long enough. Okay.
Bish, bash, bush.
Name the 2015 film spin-off to the Rocky series starring Michael B. Jordan. The correct answer is Creed.
Creed.
Creed. Number 2. What was the final score between the Allied prisoner of wars and Germany in the match played in Escape to Victory? The correct answer was 4-4. You got 4-4.
And the Germans missed the penalty in injury time. Sylvester Stallone staved it.
Well, yeah, thank you. Number 3. That's 3, not 4 figures. Number 3. Brad Pitt stars in the 2011 movie Moneyball, which is based on a true story around which sport? The correct answer was whammy, baseball.
I love how you have to show that you know what the sport is by doing it. I know what a baseball is. Things.
Isn't it? Round
baseball. Brad Pitt very nearly featured in the Cockney rhyming slang round last week too.
Amazing.
Number 4.
Yeah, a nice whistling flute. What is it? Whistling flute?
Whistling flute, yeah.
Matt there.
Matt is wearing a nice whistle. That's true.
Whistle, yeah. Number 4. Tonya is a film based on the live figure skater Tonya Harding. It covers the plot in which she alleged to have been involved in an attack on which rival skater? The correct answer is Nancy Kerrigan.
Nancy Kerrigan.
And number 5, Invictus, starring Morgan Freeman and Matt Damon. is
No,
based on the events of which major sporting event? The correct answer is the Rugby World Cup in 1995. It was the 1995 Rugby World Cup.
exactly, the one that South Africa hosted and won.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman was playing Nelson Mandela.
Emily got rugby, didn't you, Emily?
Okay. Matt Damon was Francois Pienaar, the captain of the South African team. He's far too small to play that role, but nonetheless, he did it. Anyway,
Don't talk about height.
thank you. I'll see your ass in a bit.
I need to go off my knees and get a costume.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
There he goes. The lovely man. Oh my God. Every time they come on, you just never quite know exactly what's going to happen. And it's always amazing. Let us know how you're getting on. Rose says 3 out of 5 for the Devon Massive. They're doing quite well tonight. Simon, Elton, slightly less than their usual fine. Number 4, can I have half a point for Torval and Dean? No, because that's nothing like right. I was 4 rows in front of Nelson. There you. I work in the cinema. Got 4 out of 5. 5 out of Dragons are doing very well, and that's impressive. They could be on for a win. Magnificent Heaven got 3 out of 5. Dance Monkey only got 1. What do we got? 4 out of 5 for 2 cocks and 4 tits. What have we got here? Quiz Teen character. That he got 4 out of 5 as well. General Fix It only got themselves 4 out of 5 too. Well done. They've only gone and got 4 out of 5 too. Oh, excellent. So, here we go. Mark Naught for Harvey's Heroes. I cannot believe that. Double ups 3 for a 6 for Tess. As John regretting playing his joke on that, we'll find out in a bit. 2 out of 5 for Misfits. Dulwich Divas. Sport was only going to take us down. 3 out of 5. All still to play for. You never know. Only 2 from Vanessa. General Fix It. Need to correct. Okay. 1 out of 5. Pass my beer. That's okay. Anyway, tonight is all about films. If your last chance to play your Joker is on film, which is coming up now. Remember, also, we're going to be marking the table round at the end of the film round. So if you want to make sure you've got all your answers there, there's 25 to go through. Putney Love actually got 4 out of 5. You'll fix it. Only got 5. Okay, that makes sense. 4 out of 5 for Pete Lane. Smashed it, no thanks to me. I'm as good as Michael at that sports shit, says Tim. It's part of the Dragons team. We've got all of them right, apparently. Rob, highly surprising 5 out of 5. Joker on film for Elton Exiles. Joker on film for, I assume, Putney Love, actually, who Laura is. What have we got here? Yeah, Putney Love, actually, playing their Joker on film. So, for the film round, for those who have not been playing before, you might not know, but the way the film round works is this. We're going to act out some scenes from films, and all you have to do is tell us what the films are. In order to do that, we need to go back down to Brighton to my fabulous 2 co-hosts who are on every week, and I'm very glad that they are. It's the lovely Tim and Michael again. Where are they? Where are they? What are they doing? Oh, man.
Fathers for Justice. I forgot to say we wig off.
What's up?
What is up? How are you?
We are a bit knackered after changing clothes very quickly.
Yeah, but you're so good at it. You're so theatrical. This should just kind of come naturally to you. I'm surprised you didn't have that on under the Gandalf thing.
We're almost superhero good.
Well, I'd say so. Does anyone remember when Will from the In-Betweeners got a vest? Kieran's cheeky, isn't he? He's cheeky. Did you? He's given me some abuse. I basically come on here every week to get abuse from people. And do they donate to my fund? Do they yet?
Hang on, Stephen. As a regular vest wearer, mine has received enough shit from you over time for wearing vests. So this is very much your just desserts.
I'm doing Die Hard though, so yeah, so it's the best Christmas film of all time.
And not very well.
I should have dirtied it up, shouldn't I? I should have kind of rolled around in it and like
then you look even more like Onslow.
had my feet out and cut my feet with glass and stuff. The only gun I had lying around was this water pistol, which is pretty high power, by the way. Wait,
let's do some films.
Let's do some films. Anyway, I need to get my scripts up because it's me that's been writing them because Michael has unfortunately gone back to work. I've been writing them, and I'm
I'm saving the world.
Yes, Michael's saving the world. Where are we? I should have planned better. Here we go. All right. So number one, Tim and Michael are here. They have a kind of a mother and son kind of relationship. I'm not going to give them any more clues than that. All the clues are going to be in the dialogue. What we've been doing now as well is I've been finding the clips from these scenes on YouTube, and I've been sending them to our guests so they can give a thoroughly convincing performance.
So there's no excuse for any poor acting.
None whatsoever. Don't read too much into the costumes. They have absolutely nothing to do with the film.
No, but I have changed my hair for it.
Oh, have you? Okay. Yeah, so you have. And
that will really help you.
If you hadn't already got it from the description, you'll definitely get it now.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So let's have it then. Yeah, they are mother and son. All the closing thing. I'm going to remove myself from the thing so that I'll let them shine without me. Okay, here we go.
Thanks, babes. Oh yeah.
You know the accident up there?
Yeah.
Someone got hurt.
They did?
A lady. She died.
Oh my God! What? Can you see her?
Yes.
But where is she?
Standing next to my window.
Michael, you're scaring me.
They scare me too sometimes.
They?
Ghosts.
Scene.
Powerful stuff.
Oh.
Powerful stuff. I loved every moment of that.
Thanks.
It's all right. The other thing I must mention, which I always forget to do, is that if the character names are mentioned in the films, as with the table round as well, by the way, we always change the names to our own names. So there isn't actually, it's not a coincidence that there's someone called Michael. Anyway, the next one, we've also been trying to get some of our guests back to join us in this film situation. So the next one does feature Tim, but to give Michael a rest, we are bringing back Steph.
Titch!
Hello.
I miss your everything. Come along with me.
You're getting a lot of props for that first one, by the way, chaps. Am I getting goosebumps, says Dave.
Can I just quickly ask, what is Tim missing about you? Because we see enough of you this month.
Right.
We can say no more of it. Okay, so in this scene, they are playing characters very close to their actual selves.
Rick.
So I'm going to all the clues in the dialogue. I'm going to give you no more than that. I'm going to remove myself from the screen.
Such a prig. Right, that's not a line, by the way. Okay. This is the day your dreams come true.
What do you know about my dreams, Tim?
Plenty. Here, picture this. A rustic hunting lodge, my latest kill roasting on the fire, my little wife massaging my feet, while the little ones play on the floor with the dogs. We'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, Steph. Strapping boys, like me.
Imagine that.
And do you know who that little wife will be?
Let me think.
You, Steph.
Tim, I'm speechless. I really don't know what to say.
Say you'll marry me.
I'm very sorry, Tim, but I just don't deserve you.
Scene. Oh.
More powerful. The standard of the acting in this is going up and up and up.
Oh God. Then
and
Michael.
She's bad.
And,
you.
And Tim, you played that very well. It was art in imitating life, very much so. So number 3. This one's quite a long one. So we're bringing in Matt. Hey, Matt.
Hi.
How are you?
Not bad.
All right. So, hang on. Look, just to confirm, I think Tim's figured it out. That Tim's playing himself, says Tim. So in this one, all 4 of them are in it. Steph doesn't have a line. She's incapacitated. Tim is Steph's wife, and Michael and Matt are colleagues. And that's all I'm going to give you. It's a very funny film. I'm going to remove myself from the scene so I can give them their chance to shine. Sans me. Here we go. Take it away.
Oh, my poor Steph. He was such a good man. Michael, he never wanted to hurt anyone. Who would do such a thing?
It's hard to tell.
A roving gang of thugs, a blackmailer, an angry husband, a gay lover.
Get a hold of yourself.
A good cop, needlessly cut down and ambushed by some cowardly hoodlum.
No way for a man to die.
Ah, you're right, Matt. A parachute not opening, that's the way to die. Getting caught in the gears of a combine. Having your nuts bit off by a landlander. That's the way I want to go.
Michael! Oh, this is so terrible.
Oh, don't you worry, Tim. Your husband is going to be all right. Don't you worry about anything. Just think positive. Never let a doubt enter your mind.
He's right, Tim. But I wouldn't wait until the last minute to fill out those organ donor cards.
Look, what I'm trying to say is that, Tim, as soon as Steph is better, he's welcome back at Ceroc.
Unless he's a drooling vegetable. But I think that's the only common sense.
Tim, can you think of any reason Steph was at the waterfront last night?
No, but I found this at home in a drawer.
Sorry. A photograph. I love you out of Caracas. A Panamanian ship. Michael, when Steph said, I love you, he was telling you the name of the ship.
I realize that now.
We'd better check this out.
I want every available man on this.
I can't spare anybody, Michael. You know we're in charge of security for Queen Elizabeth's visit. I'm short-handed already.
Tim, I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man on this force will rest 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat.
Wow, that was like the whole film.
Yeah.
Love your picture.
Don't show them at the same time. They're meant to be the same picture. And Clark Kent.
If anyone was in any doubt as to whether or not this thing is just thrown together or there's some degree of planning involved, now you know. Steph, I thought you stole the show there.
Just went. As soon as I saw both of the boats, I just got myself up.
Oh man. Okay, so number 4. Yeah, 4. Okay, so Michael, again, they're all in this. I'm going to make a brief appearance as well. I will remove myself from the screen mostly. I'll just pop back in for my line. Michael's in charge. That's right to say. And the rest of us are under Michael. So you can. I'll see what you're doing. Okay. I'm going to remove myself briefly. I will be back for my line. Here we go.
Ready? Yes, you're up.
Careful, you idiot! I said cross her nose, not up it.
Sorry, sir. I'm doing my best.
Who made that man a gunner?
I did, sir. He's my cousin.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole Steph.
And his cousin?
He's an asshole too, sir. Gunner's mate. First class mad asshole.
How many assholes do we have on this ship anyway?
Yo!
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, assholes!
Very good. Really enjoying this.
That long.
I don't think I succeeded.
No.
That was so much fun.
Oh, man alive. Okay. All right, number 5. Tim and Michael are the main protagonists in number 5. Matt is a figure of authority. Steph is a famous person playing herself, and I am a weirdo. Art imitating life. So he's back.
Ready?
Oh god! Right. All right. So here we go. Ready?
Hey, Steph Oram.
Hey.
You an official here? Because you have officially given me a boner. I'm a sex addict. It's my cross to bear. Hey, it's a real disease. With doctors and medicine and everything.
Let's get started, shall we? If either one of you would like to make a statement before the commission passes judgment, you may do so at this time.
I'd just like...
Fans, friends, esteemed members of the committee, I don't know what I can say, but I pray you can all forgive me. More than that, I pray the children can forgive me.
Oh my god.
I place my future in their tiny hands.
Oh, that is retarded.
God bless you. God bless everyone. Thank you.
God bless you, Michael. God bless your heart.
Maxim, last issue. Tim Sant Turner is Ceroc teaching. Boom.
All right, duly noted. In accordance with the roles of the International Ceroc Federation, Michael Sant Turner and Timothy Sant Turner, you are to be stripped of your medals.
What?
And banned from Ceroc teaching for the remainder of your lives.
You listen to me, old man. I'm going to pop you in the back of the head.
See?
Brilliant.
Oh man. Tim Sant Turner is Ceroc teaching. That's going to be a gif. All right. Oh my god! Well done,
thanks,
Matt and Steph. I know it's difficult coming on this show to be in the shadow of such great actors and seasoned professionals.
Michael Sant Turner is Big Fact Hunt.
Exactly. Michael Sant Turner is sports.
So smart.
All right, so we're going to do the answers to the film round. After that, we're going to go through, technology permitting, the table round. Where we're going to talk about it and give you the answers to that too. So, number 1 was just Tim and Michael. Michael was Haley Joel Osment, of course.
The hair gave it away, surely.
The hair was a dead giveaway. Tim was his mum because they were doing.
We were sat in the car because it was The Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense. Then we got Steph involved.
Yes.
Steph, do you obviously know the name of your character, do you?
I do. She is Belle.
And Tim was playing
Gaston.
Gaston. No one teaches Ceroc like Gaston. Because they were doing
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Next one. So many fun lines in that, including not one man is going to rest until he's behind bars. Now let's all go get a bite to eat. There's Michael was the late great Leslie Nielsen, of course, and
I missed that man.
Wonderful, wonderful man.
Steph was playing O.J. Simpson beautifully in The Naked Gun. Number 4.
Just to clarify, to get the point, it has to be The Naked Gun, not the rest of them.
Yeah, The Naked Gun. And in fact, if you want to be accurate, it's The Naked Gun Files from Police Squad. If you really want to.
Right.
We don't need that though. I think Matt set the tone beautifully in number 4.
Did that come across well enough? I couldn't see.
Rob says it for me. Cross-eyed Steve, giving it away. What were we? Because of course, not for you were. We've done this guy recently because he was in. I can't remember the actor's name. He was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Rick Moranis, yes. Michael was Rick Moranis. Matt, what will we do? What was number 4?
Oh, that was Spaceballs. Amazing movie. Absolutely amazing movie.
Mel Brooks is fantastic. And, well, we've also number 5, which is pretty great.
Such a good film.
Number 5. I watched this the other day. I watched this with my daughter the other day, and she also liked it. It's Will Ferrell and John Hader, and Steph was playing Nancy Kerrigan, who was on the show earlier in the answer to one of the sports questions. What was it?
Film round is Blades of Glory.
It's Blades of Glory. Lovely. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through. I'm going to just remove this banner. There we go. And we're going to go through, technology permitting, the film round. I'm actually going to bring back our other guests too. I've been patiently waiting on. Look, David's here. Hey.
Yeah.
We're going to bring in our guest as well. This is Emily, everyone. She lives next door.
This is our Pulp Fiction.
Hey, Emily. And Miles is here, eating.
Hey!
Just to clarify, she's in our bubble.
That's a beautiful sight, right?
It's terrible. You could have done your hair, mate.
I did. It was very windy that day. So what am I doing here?
Sound of music.
Woo! Sound of music. There we go. Continuing on. David, by the way, there's a weird rush on yours. I think you've got your audio thing on again.
This was absolutely perfect.
I loved this one.
The glasses thing, just spotless.
Yeah, James and Jenny, absolute perfect timing on this.
And Mr. Les in the driver's seat. And Stacey, but fantastic acting nonetheless.
Yeah, this is great. You know, I was tempted. I was tempted to remove the bit that James had lovingly put on with this this bit that's coming up now with.
I love that. Because she's normally so compliant.
I thought, is this going to make it? Is this going to make it too easy?
I had it with glasses off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we all know what that was, obviously. Where are we? That. Okay. So number 3. But by the way, the criteria when I asked them what they wanted to do was I said, look, try and keep it as short as possible, about 30 seconds, and make sure you film it in landscape. Now we get to see the people who are capable of following instruction and those that aren't. These are people who are used to giving instructions for a living, given that they're all Ceroc teachers. All right, so that is the lovely Emma.
Big mistake, huge.
Yeah, so what was that?
Pretty Woman.
Was indeed Pretty Woman. All right, so this man, he decided, the other thing I said was make sure you tell me what you do before you do it. So there's no repetition. Tony went, no, I'm not going to do that because I want you to try and guess what I'm doing.
Of course he did. That's Tony.
So, that's Tony Epps for you. But he does a reasonably passable Cockney accent, I thought, in this. He's talking about chopping up a body.
I thought he was doing Dick Van Dyke at first.
He is not doing Dick Van Dyke. He's talking about chopping up a body into 6 parts and then feeding it to the pigs.
It's got to be snatched, right?
It's got to be Snatch, he says. Yes.
Yeah.
Snatch.
We have now seen Tony's Snatch, which was very good.
Lovely.
It's better than Haley's.
It was better than Hayes.
Alex Santerna.
Just in case you're wondering why there's no sound on this, the technology where we play it through the software doesn't allow it. Andrew and Ruth were fantastic. I thought.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I
Yeah.
love the last bit of his. The
Yeah.
sound.
He with the sounds, where he gets brain freeze off his ice cream. Ooh. What do you think it was? Do you know what that was?
That was hot. Wasn't it?
It was Hot Fuzz, yeah. And again, it featured earlier on in the quiz. First, our first use of TikTok and actual dialogue from the film. From the lovely-
Hats off to you. Everyone's loved this so far that I've shown it to.
Really clever.
It's really good, isn't it? And Heather was Heather is, she's a Ceroc franchisee by trade, so she hasn't got a lot else to do at the moment. So she was the first to send hers back. And it was very good, which of course was
Mean Girl.
Mean Girls. Absolutely, it was number 6. Oh, Heather's still going.
Love you, Heather. Bye.
Remember, keep it short. 30 seconds. Film it in landscape.
I mean, to be fair, it's not her fault. She followed the script.
Exactly. She did ask me permission. She was one of the few long ones that actually asked me permission as to whether or not. There we go. Right. Ivan Kate.
Right. Would you believe it that I was corrected on this?
I got this straight away, and you disagreed to heaven.
Well,
Heaven on this one.
It was Kate's costume. I said Rogue One because of a costume, and then I was taken back to basics. And it was Gladiator.
Gladiator. Ivan and Kate, by the way, have asked me to mention their online champs that they're doing.
Yes, that's brilliant.
Yes. So they are both from Ceroc, Devon.
Correct.
Yes. And so if you go onto Ceroc Devon, you'll see that they're doing an online champ. So if you're locked up with your dance partner and you want to have a good time dancing in your own home with Ivan and Kate, then do that. They're wonderful people. I didn't know that Ivan's middle name was Danger either. Did you?
Always. You've seen him do the quiz.
The lovely Nadia, a dingle.
This was so great.
Someone who followed script, got in the hot tub and said a dingle hopper. We all know that one. We know that one, right? Of course.
Isn't it deep? Think my connection's complete. Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has everything.
A dingle hopper. This one. Right? I really, because Adam and his twin brother Elliot. Adam is teaches for Ceroc Kent. He's a pretty new teacher, very lovely man. He is actually a very good martial artist. And I've got to give Nadia credit for coming up with the idea of this table round as well, by the way.
Well done, Nadia.
And she said when we do it though, she listed about 3 that she's definitely wanted to happen, and this was one of them. She said, "You got to get Adam to do Karate Kid because he's probably got his pajamas and everything." I don't think it's that. Anyway, that is Adam and Elliot doing that.
I'm just going to say it, but at first, when I saw them doing the karate, which I from up north say karate, by the way, they all take the Mickey. But when the music kicks in, that sound, it brought back so many emotions from my class. Like, what? Oh, here she comes.
I also said to them, I said, if you want to, if you want to dress up like the thing, that's fine. And Veronica was one of the ones that we knew which one we wanted as well, because we know she's got the eye.
Cool.
So this is Veronica, of course, doing
Trinity from
The
Matrix.
Matrix,
You've got the character name as well. Everything cool, fantastic. This one though,
our Disney prince.
there was only one type of character this man could possibly have played, right?
And Claire was amazing.
I love Claire's face in this. She just look. She looks so cheeky.
Honestly, that girl would have loved the fact she got her own back on so many things there.
I know. Do you know what the film's called?
Tangled.
It's called Tangled. Yes, excellent. What I'm going to do, because they're still hanging on, by the way, but there was a horrible whoosh on their line. I'm going to try and bring back David and Alma again. Hey, sounds better now. Oh no, it doesn't. I can still hear myself.
Oh, what's going on?
I don't know. There's an echo on your line. Yeah, you haven't done that horrible thing again, have you? By pressing the. No. Well, I'm gonna have to remove you because it's doing everyone's head in.
Yes, the Skywalker. Goodbye.
Appreciate you waiting, though.
Good work. Oh, it's gone.
My son Ashley. Now this one's tricky. You need to be accurate with this.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, you do. I'm afraid. Ashley was one of the last to send his back. He was building up the kind of courage to do all this, and also he needed his landlady to film it.
He wasn't building up the courage. He was building up the fitness.
He looks like he's dropped a bit of weight recently. Ashley, there you go.
That's a really good face he's got on there at the end.
So what do we think this is then?
Run, fat boy, run.
No.
Rocky 2. Rocky 2.
Rocky 2. That's what I said it.
Rocky 2. It's the one where he runs up the steps.
I was going to say Brittany runs a marathon. That's a brilliant film if you've not seen it, by the way.
Now, these two were excellent, but they didn't exactly stick to the script, but you kind of got the gist of what they were talking about. Jeffrey and Alison from Romford. They just kind of ad-libbed somewhat, so you got the general idea of what was going on. Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. My neighbour's illustrating it well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, excellent. Yes, of course. Yeah, because you've come as Pulp Fiction. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, give it away already.
I got it right. Tessa got Tessa's right.
Yeah, Tess. This is another one. When she sent it over, she sent it with all the copyrighted music attached to it as well. So in the actual thing, I've had to mute those. But again, she's roped in the whole family, who were brilliant in the same way that they did with the '90s thing when they did Take That.
Oh, her poor family. I love all of them.
I know, aren't they? Yeah, of course. I've already kind of given it away. Bugsy Malone. This is we could have been anything that we want. That one.
What were the guns called in Bugsy Malone?
Splurge guns.
Splurge guns.
Splurge guns. That's Tessa's bit. She's doing Fat Sam at the end there.
If it wasn't for that, I was screwed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, again, film it in landscape for me, and
don't swear in front of your children.
Don't swear in front of a baby.
And also, if you watch the actual footage, there's something weird about the way that Rianne records her audio, because it looks like it's been dubbed on afterwards really badly.
Yeah, but in respects for parent and child, she could use the argument of, well, I put the sound on after the baby wasn't there.
Okay. Can I just give props to her husband, though, who looks all of the thrill to be part of this?
That's his character, though.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, just in case that was they were doing. Rianne was doing The Hangover, of course. This one, she because Tam and her long-suffering husband Tom, Tamara is pregnant, as you probably know. She said, "I need some way to incorporate my bump into it." So what can I do? I mean, obviously the scene gets a bit weird.
Can you imagine how spectacular it would have been if she gave birth whilst filming it?
To a face-eating baby?
To a badger, apparently.
So let's before we move on to Kieran, what was Tamara doing?
I was Alien film fans.
Alien film fans, of course, absolutely.
Kieran, I just want to say, Kieran, that I absolutely take my hat off the fact that he absolutely hates, and I mean hate, he hates musicals. Hates them. So this was brilliant.
He was originally going to do something else, and he didn't quite manage to get that done. So he asked me for a suggestion. So I said this. He said, I work with dogs all day, and I don't have access to anyone else to do it. I said, well, use the dogs. Let's other people have got animals involved. Why not? And I said, how about you pretend your dog's Sven the reindeer? And you guys obviously got this, did you?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah. Reindeers.
Mama lives next door. She got it in the first 2 words.
Oh, wow.
I think
Yeah.
all the characters for her kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter was playing along, and this round is one of the first times that my daughter, hello Charlie, one of the first times she's got answers to the questions right, and she knew that one straight away. This one,
Oh God.
I just want to say the attention to detail on this with the magazine of power drills.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
apparently Andy took some convincing to get involved, and
Lies.
I think he thought when we first said he was going to actually have to do the whole bit before this scene as well. But I said he didn't have to. They can just pick it up from the magazine bit. Skip it forward a little bit. And Lindsay's done this so well.
Absolutely brilliant.
That was, of course, there's something about Mary. We all knew that. Okay.
There's only one way you can style hair like that.
Yeah. It's worth noting that those years and years that Lee spent at drama school have finally come to. Lee was really good in this.
Really good.
And Adam sent it over. I said, Lee's really good. He went, oh, cheers. So I know you were as well.
Yeah, good old Seth. He was good.
Yeah. Oh, you've got it. He's got it. Okay, good. So yeah, they're talking. She's telling him she's pregnant, which she actually is as well. And
if you're watching this, you didn't know that Lee was pregnant. She is.
I'm pregnant. Fuck off. And before we get to them, so what was the answer?
Knocked up.
Knocked up. Exactly right. The only reason that we convinced Fraser to be involved at all is so he could do a film without him having to speak, because he's already dead.
Honestly, this I've spoken to a few people. They said, "What an emotional scene." I mean, Tim was crying, laughing, but some were actually crying. Nicola does an amazing job in this, and well done, Fraser. Because anyway, you play.
It cuts off just before Nicola starts pissing herself laughing.
Really?
Come back.
As Fraser drops into the murky depths, the icy depths of the North Atlantic, because they're doing Titanic, as you've all figured out already. Now, this was one of the other ones that Nadia said, when we're doing it, you need to tell Tony that he has to do this with his ugly ass cat.
Oh,
poor Ellie.
And I like that he's got the toys.
That was my favourite bit. The bit on the
chat. This bit. With
his little face.
I don't know. Apparently, the cat had just woken up. That's the only way he could not have his face scratched off. The cat's like, what are you doing?
He does embody the slight battiness of Rafiki quite well, doesn't he?
He does a bit, of course. Lion King. Thank you, Tony. Now, I love the effort that Steve has made with his hair and everything. Just fantastic. I think it's the bottom of a mop, right?
Yeah.
I mean, once again, if people haven't watched this with sound on YouTube, you must get on it and watch it. It's bloody hilarious.
Yeah, because Steve is really good. I mean, Simona is too, but Steve really does it really well. Of course, we all know this. Yes,
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
Lousy,
Yeah, but they're only worth half a point.
They're only worth half a point. Okay, what have we got coming? Zoe is at pains to point out that she has stuffed her costume there in order for authenticity, and she's not just piled on a load of weight during lockdown.
Me and her in common.
At pains to point that out. Dean and Zoe were going to do something else as well, and then they didn't quite manage it. So I suggested this, a film they've not seen, but Dean's very good in this. You need to be kissed, and often by someone who knows how. A film that we've done this film recently, right?
Yeah. Yes, we did it to this. Kane.
Gone with the Wind was what they're doing. Right, penultimate one. A lot of people's favourite.
I know why they picked this, because it's Danny's absolute favourite film.
A lot of people's favourite actor. He's probably going to win the Oscar for best actor. He's so good.
in the arm.
I love that man so much. Look at him.
And it's worth noting that they edited this together for them. Some people sent them over to me to edit, but a lot of them edited together for themselves. And Kane and Danny did that. They made a lot of effort, and it was really paid off very well.
They're so good, and she would have directed this very well because she knows it perfectly. It's a favourite, so
Yeah.
next door.
Okay, so we obviously know what that is. This is Doubtfire. Last, and by absolutely no means least,
This was brilliant.
I suggested this to them because their dog is on Facebook quite often. They got one of the cutest dogs.
And
ever.
Jazz has the looks for this, right?
Jazz, I know. And again, it was Nadia. She said, "Oh, Tim and Heather can do this with their dog because it looks like the dog from this film." And the production values. And,
Heather
again, this has got Heather's hands all over it, right?
Mhm.
And even the small details like the tablecloth and Heather's moustache and the spaghetti. And look at the dog. Look.
Funny, if you watch it right to the end, it looks like Tim's contemplating the kiss at the end, and he backed off. He's like, he's not really backs off.
I would guess that the truth of the situation is that the dog didn't quite play ball in terms of the little.
There it is.
Oh,
Jazz, you're so beautiful.
right. So that was, of course, Lady and the Tramp.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Did we all enjoy that?
You know what, Stephen?
To everyone.
We take the piss out of you so much because let's face it, you're an easy target. But that's surely credit to how much people love you. The lengths they go to look utter twats just for you. Well done, Ceroc team, and well done, beautiful Stephen.
It's either that or they're all slightly scared of me. I can't. Can't figure it out. But you just know every time I ring them up, they're all like, "What does he want now?" And it's this. But it makes me proud to be part of the organisation that boasts these idiots and the stuff that they do. And they've all done amazing stuff, and they've given up their time for nothing to help me out, and I appreciate every one of them. So yeah, half a point for each correct answer you got there. But anyway, let's go through the people we've had on. Miles, thank you.
Thank you.
You've got your actual hair on. Look, you've gone Top Gun.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at that. Are you gonna get? I had my Barnet done today. Are you getting down at all?
I'm looking for this week. Yeah, it's going to go radical.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, you've been an absolute pleasure to have on. Look forward to seeing you again soon, man.
Thanks for the invite. Thanks for all the work.
See you, man. Take care.
Cheers.
Love you, Milesy.
Matt and Steph. Acting in the shadow of such colossuses.
It was intimidating.
Yeah, little bit.
You nailed it. You freaking nailed it. I miss you guys.
Are you two going to get involved in the online champs thing in some shape or form?
Yes.
This one here is judging.
There you go. Okay. So, well, maybe you could tell us about it. When is it?
I don't know. I was only asked to judge.
First weekend of August, 31st of July, 1st, 2nd of August.
Okay, so you need to go into Ceroc Devon. Matt is judging, so you're going to be in good hands.
There's solo dancing as well. So
okay. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wicked. Well, thank you very much, you guys. You've been beautiful.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We're going to try and get him back one more time just to see if the sound still sounds terrible. If he is sounding terrible again, we're going to kick him off again quickly. Right,
David Skywalker.
How's it?
It still sounds weird.
Okay.
But less weird now, so that's okay. So we're going to keep you on. We're going to keep you on to say thank you.
Unlike your amazing music, which didn't sound weird at all.
No.
Oh, good.
Your music sounded fantastic. So thank you very much to you, Mr. Walker. We hope to see you. We almost definitely will see you again soon.
I just want to say Finn is a good-looking dog too.
Yes.
So you know.
Well, next time we do something like this, then you know, because it's only because you were coming on the show that I didn't ask you to do a film. So next time, when we do another montage.
Your dog.
We're going to get your dog involved, and then Finn can enjoy a bit of stardom.
A singing role for Finn, please.
Okay.
If he's involved, I'm his manager.
Okay. Do we have to square it with you, Emma?
Yes, she's the manager.
Say no more. All right. Well, thank you, all of you again. See you later, David. Take care.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye. And you too. What can I say?
Love you, man.
I love you more. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see you in your actual face soon, right?
Well, is this a slight teaser trailer?
Yeah, teaser trailer.
Are you coming to our house a week Saturday?
Very possibly.
Okay, so slight teaser trailer world. What date is it?
Do dates count anymore?
No, not this weekend, but the next weekend. Everyone wants to keep it free because the 18th-ish, around the 18th of July weekend.
Saturday the 18th.
Highly likely, Timothy, Stephen, Michael, the people you see on screen now, will be running Ceroc Pride in honor of Pride Month.
It's the other reason I got the vest. And
we'll be all together in one room again. So it's going to be something that thou shalt not want to miss.
Absolutely. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But anyway, you two, you've been amazing as well. You make the nation laugh every time you come on, and it's beautiful.
You make my stomach happy.
Good.
You make mine churn.
You make all sorts of bits of me tingle. So yes.
Okay, bye. We love you, Onslow.
You pair of pricks. See you later.
Love you, mate.
Tim and Michael, listen, thank you very much for staying tuned and watching along. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Remember, upload your photos of you taking part to the Ceroc Evolution group. Remember, this is how I'm making my living at the moment. So if you want to donate, that'd be very much appreciated to either of those sources, either GoFundMe or PayPal. Either one of those, if you just search Ceroc Evolution, you'll find me, and we will be able to keep the lights on here and keep doing this wonderful thing that we're doing for you while we can't go dancing. So thank you very much for playing along at home. It's been emotional. I'm not entirely sure who won because I haven't really been checking this thing, but hopefully you've had some fun playing. We will share the stuff tomorrow, and next week we'll do another theme, of course. We'll let you know on Sunday exactly what that is. In the meantime, you take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and play fair. See you later.